What Colorado Buffaloes' JuJu Lewis said about Shedeur Sanders' mentorship. Colorado Buffaloes quarterback Julian Lewis spoke about his relationship with former Colorado quarterback Shedeur Sanders. Now that Lewis is a full-time member of Buffaloes coach Deion Sanders' program, he shared some thoughts after spring practice. The Colorado Buffaloes held their first spring practice of the season on Tuesday, and true freshman quarterback Julian Lewis spoke to the media afterwards. He was asked about his relationship with former Colorado quarterback Shedeur Sanders. "It's definitely a blessing for me to have a guy like him. Me and Shedeur talked about it. We kind of came in different paths, like I didn't start off at Jackson State, and all of that stuff. But just looking at it from another black quarterback is always good to hear from, even the older guys that have retired. Just understanding their path, it's humbling." Lewis and Sanders will not overlap during their respective careers with the Buffaloes, but the two quarterbacks interacted during Lewis' recruiting visits to campus. ASA Recruit, Lewis was the number 56 overall prospect, the number 7 quarterback, and the number 7 recruit from the state of Georgia, according to On3's industry rankings. He was recently named the National High School Quarterback of the Year by the National Quarterback Club. Lewis was also USA Today's High School Football Player of the Year. Safe to say, the former 4-star recruit is bringing plenty of accolades with him to Colorado. Lewis was a longtime USC Trojans commit, but he flipped to the Buffaloes shortly before the early national signing period in December of 2024. Months before Lewis signed with Colorado, a photo of Sanders handing Lewis the metaphorical keys to the Colorado program went viral. At Big 12 Media Days before the 2024 season, Sanders spoke about Lewis potentially taking over for him. "Julian coming, he may be able to take over the reins, but I wouldn't be mad at that. Whoever is the next quarterback, it should be Julian, but he'll be like his new son," said Sanders. However, Lewis is not the only quarterback on Colorado's roster looking to replace the hole left by Sanders' departure to the NFL draft. The Buffaloes brought in former Liberty Signal caller Kaidon Salter from the transfer portal, meaning Lewis and Salter will be competing for the starting quarterback role. Lewis also spoke to the media about his mentality during spring practices: "Honestly, just to grow, get stronger, learn the offense. Of course, everybody thinks it's a quarterback battle and stuff like that, but I mean, we've got such great quarterbacks in the room, and just great personalities. I just love being around the guys every day, just happy to be here," said Lewis. The Buffaloes began spring practices on Tuesday, and they will continue until March 24th before Colorado's spring break starts on March 24th. The annual Black and Gold Spring Game is scheduled for April 19th.